Hi, so today I'm going to talk about the question which is really important, which is how to improve English from the beginner level. And this is really important for me as well because I'm going to explain you how I improved my English in my past from the beginner level, and I followed some steps and I came up with all of these just right now, and I wrote it on my paper, and I'm going to explain you how I did and what kind of methods I followed or techniques or steps. So please watch the video till the end to understand further, and you can apply the processes in your methodology to improve your English as well. So there are total 10 points. 5 points I'm going to explain in this video, and rest of the 5 points I'll explain in another video. So let's get started. The first point is make an agenda, and this is really important for everybody, the people who want to improve English from the very basic level, because if you have an agenda, you can understand what you really need to do from the very first level. So please have an agenda, and if you don't have an agenda, what will be the disadvantage? The disadvantage is that you will lose your mind, you will get messed up, and you will not understand what to do tomorrow and next day or another day. So it is really beneficial for you to make an agenda and have the agenda next to you so you could reach over there and take a look. And you can have in the agenda, for example, every day 10 words or 5 words or some basic grammars or basic vocabularies, or if it's a basic phrasal verbs, or if you want to improve the pronunciation, you could have that. So just write it down. Even I will explain in further videos what kind of things you really need to write down, and what kind of things you need to practice for improving your English. That would be another video. So just make an agenda. This is only the technique that you just need to follow, and you could follow if you want. So the next point is about follow it up, follow the agenda up. So once you have the agenda, try to stick with that. If you have something new idea to put it down in the agenda, you could put it down, but try to follow it up. For example, a lot of people, they have the agenda, and it is really like a painful management process, because once you have the agenda, you may like, for example, 2 days or 3 days, and later you'll think, oh my gosh, it's really painful and it's too much for me. I just want to just make a pause right now. So you can take a pause, but you have to come back, and so as much as possible, try to stick with the agenda and follow it up, and it will help you out, and will give you the direction where to go and the next level and further levels as well. So the next point is going to be you should have the sustainability, or make the sustainability, because once you start learning English from the very basic level, you have to understand that if you drop it off for improving your English, you might lose your progress. For example, you learn for 10 days, then you didn't learn for 2 months, then you might forget whatever you learned before. So try to make the sustainability and keep learning. You could learn even every week, 2 days a week, or maybe 3 days. Just even if it is possible, try to learn every day 20 minutes or 10 minutes. It's going to help you, because every day you are just trying to stick with English. So this is really great process. And also I would like to tell you that if you are financially okay, like if you can afford a teacher or a tutor, just please just kind of get some kind of suggestions from those people, because they have experiences. Or you could learn online nowadays, or you could have a private tutor to understand English better. And don't think that teacher is only just a teacher, and don't make up your mind that you have to do the homework all the time and the teacher will explain you. No, it's not gonna happen in that way. Just make a plan that you don't know, and tell your teacher that you need to learn all of these, and make it much more convenient for yourself. Okay, don't wait for the teacher for the next day the teacher will give you the homework and you have to do that. Just make your teacher like kind of your friend, or your the person like talk to the teacher really openly about your problems, and make that teacher understand what you really need to improve. Sometimes teachers, they think that, oh, this process is really good. You have to tell them your process, your ideas. This is how you have to involve or intervene yourself in the learning methodology to get as much as possible from the teacher. Okay, this is gonna be really great. And the next point I'm gonna tell you that make your own environment. I mean, once you start learning English, just try to make your room, or make your wherever you live, wherever stay inside the room or in the living room, try to make your room like your goal that is going to happen after 8 months, 9 months, or 1 year, 2 years. So I mean, like, write down on the sticky notes the best word that you just love, and then stick it on the fridge or on the wall, on the gate, or anywhere. And whenever you just waking up in the morning and you're just seeing the word, and you will again remember that word, and it will help you to remind and also memorize as well. Okay, you can also, one more example I can give you, could change your mobile phone's language. Like if you have maybe Chinese, from Chinese to English, or maybe Polish language, from Polish to English, you could just change it. And this is gonna help you, because just change the things that you use more. So if those things will be in English, then you have to have those things for your work, and you will think, oh, this is going to be difficult. I know this is going to be difficult in the beginning time, but this is, I think I'm going to put this point kind of optional, because a lot of people, they think it is going to be really hard. If you think this is really difficult in the beginning time, don't do it. Take a pause. Then whenever you are thinking that this is okay right now for me to change all of those languages on my devices, then you could do that. Or you could just take the notes on the walls, on the fridge, somewhere where you can see, and just memorize and remember everything. So this is how you could make your own environment. And also you could have a lot of friends on Facebook, and on a lot of websites online. You could find out to contact with them in English. A lot of people out there, they also want to improve their English from the basic level as well. So you have to try as much as possible. So that's all about all 5 points, people, and I'm gonna bring more 5 points in the next video, and see you soon. Bye bye.